Hello, and I want to talk today about some of my favorite guitar instruction books. What I think are my favorites for a couple of different reasons. Um, uh, if you know me at all, I have a sheet music buying problem. I love method books and sheet music, and I buy them all, and I love to go through them. One of the benefits of learning how to read music is it's a lot. Music actually winds up being a lot more fun because you get to look at all different kinds of stuff. Um, so let's get started. These are my favorite method books for guitar. I've got another video on drums, another one on piano, but this is for guitar. A little bit about me. I've been playing for like 40 years. I teach guitar, drums, piano, early piano mostly. Um, but this is my favorite guitar method book. This is the one that I use with all my students. It's the Hal Leonard guitar method. This is the complete edition. It's 1, 2, and 3 comb bound together. If you buy just book 1, it's not comb bound. I like this one, but if you're starting out and you're looking for a method book for you or your students, I definitely would recommend book 1. If you can go through book 1 if you're pretty good with that and you want to progress all the way through. This compilation is really good. It goes all the way through like finger picking and hammer-ons and pull-offs. It handles a lot of good stuff, and the songs in here are really good too. So this is the best guitar instruction method book I've found so far. I used to use Mel Bay. I like Hal Leonard because it brings chords earlier. Basically, once you get to the 4th string, you start playing chords, which is nice. The Mel Bay book, although it's great and I do love it, I used that one for a long time. It takes a long time to get to chords, and sometimes people just want to play their Taylor Swift songs. So that's that book. So this is great. If you're looking for a book on just music theory, a lot of students tend to miss music theory, especially if somebody's come from a non-traditional guitar instruction method. Like maybe they've gotten a lot of loose leaf paper, right, in their guitar instruction, and they don't know what a measure is or what time signatures are or what notes are, note values. This is a really good book. This is like their guitar method, music theory. It's part of their guitar method series. It's really good. It will handle you, do you well for the rest of your life. It covers everything from notes values, all the way to modes and chord inversions, and one thing that's really nice is it's got quizzes in it, so you can actually test yourself, make sure you're okay. So Hal Leonard's guitar method. My next favorite book deals with finger picking. Now, if you're interested in finger picking, and I mean like country, bluegrass, ragtime, blues, that kind of stuff, or even like modern finger picking styles, not classical finger picking. This is a fantastic book by Mark Hansen. I've had this book for a long time. I think probably like 20 years or so. It's really fantastic. There's a new updated version. I've looked at that. It's very similar. It's just it's a little more expanded than this one. It's definitely worth its weight in gold. It takes you through like basic finger picking, just thumb and 3 fingers, and then basic finger picking styles and forward rolls and backward rolls, and then you start getting into Travis picking, and then Travis picking with embellishments. It's very progressive the way it works. Some of the songs in here I actually use in my performance. So when I play live, I'll actually play some of these songs. They're really good. They're very, very well done. There's a book 2 of this, which is more advanced, which is great. I haven't picked that one up too, but a friend of mine said it's really good. I haven't picked it up yet. Okay, so the next type of instruction we're going to look at is traditional classical guitar. If you're interested in classical guitar, or you think you might be interested in it, it's a fantastic journey. It will really keep you busy for decades. I have all of the classical guitar method books. I have all of them, and we'll talk about some of my favorites. So if you're interested in really diving into reading and accents and notations and finger picking style and finger independence, classical guitars is great. I see a lot of new music out now and from musicians, and I really like it. And I'm like, oh, they're actually playing classical guitar style. And then you read about the artist, and they're like, oh, they studied classical guitar and they put that into popular music. So the style is sort of making a comeback. I don't know if it ever didn't have a comeback, but the style is really impressive. So let's talk about some of my favorite ones. So this one is very popular. So this is the Notebook Solo Guitar Playing 1. It's very thick. It looks like it's a very bound book. It does not lay flat. It is not comb bound. That's super annoying with it, but it is huge, and it has tons and tons of music. Now, the problem I find with this is solo guitar playing. Most of the songs in here are duets. Okay, so once you get past that, it's a really good book. It's got a lot of like classical, like very well-known classical pieces from a lot of different artists. Taragasor, right? It's got a bunch of these different people in there. It's a very well-respected book. It's a good one book. Not my favorite though. Now the next two are very similar. So we've got the Christopher Parkening Guitar Method book, and we've got the Aaron Shear book. Both are really good. The Shear book is better. This book is better. It's very well designed. Lots of pictures. It covers things. It's very well paced throughout how you do it. And there's 3 of them. So there's 3 of them. This is the first one. My favorite classical guitar book, though, of all time, is this one. If you're going to learn finger picking and reading, I would actually encourage this if you're just learning guitar. It is truly fantastic. If you want to learn guitar and you're going to learn guitar like finger picking, not using a pick, use your fingers. This is definitely the best book out there. It's by Mel Bay, and this is Guitar Lessons 1 through 3, and it's Sagres. This is books 1, 2, 3 bound together. It's a little bit more expensive. I think it's like $30 or $25, something like that. It's fantastic. The typeset is fantastic. It's a wonderfully typeset. The songs in here are fantastic. It is truly great. The approach is very well balanced, very smooth. You start out with single notes, and it gets very smoothly into more advanced stuff. A lot of repertoire pieces come out of this book. So this is a truly fantastic book if you're going to learn guitar and learn finger style on day one. It's really great. This is the one I want to look at. I want you to look at. I have a whole bunch of other guitar books, but these are my favorites if you're learning guitar or if you're still studying. These are the ones that I would recommend, and I would like to hear if you have guitar instruction books or guitar books that you really like that maybe I haven't seen. That'd be a fun challenge because I got a lot of them. But let me know what you think. All right, bye bye.